And we are going. What's going on with everybody, man? It's your boy Eric, aka Young
So,
God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. And I got some on the other line. I'm let him introduce himself, man. Who we got here today?
Rico Cartel, man, you know the clever little stuffer coming out of West Orlando, Florida.
Hey, man, you done goddamn about blind me with your wrist, my nigga. Sit there
Most
blanket
deaf,
right
most
now,
deaf,
man.
most deaf.
How you doing today, bro?
Vibing at the highs, man. You know, finna go to the studio in a few.
Hey, man. What it was probably like August, September ish. I interviewed Hot Boy on Complex, man. I made sure to give you and everybody y'all run with a shout out, man, because I think y'all niggas some very talented niggas, man. You know what I'm saying, man? So you told him. I feel like y'all niggas got something special going. So I had to set this up, man. So before we get into this, I want to let you know, man. Y'all niggas, y'all one of them ones, man. I fuck with y'all boys heavy, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Most deaf. You put in a lot of work.
But nah, I can tell y'all boys putting a lot of work. How long you been rapping?
About 5 6 years now.
About 5 years. So it's this video of a Hot Boy doing like a freestyle. It's like he rapping from like 1 to like 36 or some shit like that. And I
Yeah,
seen you in the
16
background.
bars.
16 bars. You was in the background. Was you rapping back then?
Yeah, I did mine too. I had did mine too.
For real?
Yeah, I did one.
I didn't. I gotta see that shit, man. That was
Yeah, it's on there. It's on there.
It's on it. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, I always like that's like when I found out about Brad and I checked him out and I started checking y'all boys out and y'all niggas been hitting ever since, man. And you know, fellow Florida nigga, and I gotta support Florida all the time, man. For so, you from Orlando,
Florida
right?
lit right now.
Is it, man?
Yeah,
Goodness gracious,
Florida the wave right now, really.
bro. Everything, and it's crazy because usually niggas from like outside of Florida, they always focus on Miami, South Florida. But I'm not gonna lie, at this point, most of the young niggas is not coming from South Florida. A lot of young niggas coming from either Central Florida or North
North
Florida.
Florida.
That's all it's coming from at this point right now. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
y'all, and I feel like y'all got Central Florida on lock right now.
yeah, we do.
Y'all,
Most deaf.
you, Toke, Hot Boy, and I don't know. I guess with Raw Wade, that's Central Florida, is St. Petersburg.
Yeah, that's Central Florida.
So y'all niggas got that on lock, and y'all niggas got that shit going right now. So I always ask niggas this, that's not from, I mean, that's from Florida. It's crazy to me to see like Florida be so like mainstream now. Like the fact that niggas not from Florida, they saying our slang. Niggas trying to get wakes now that's not from Florida. It's
Yeah, it's a
shit.
lot going on.
That shit crazy, man. Like I would listen to somebody, I forget who it was, but it was a nigga not from even I don't think nigga from the South. And nigga was saying jit and green. And I was like, damn, that's some crazy shit. So you being a Florida nigga, is that crazy to see how like our culture has become like so worldwide now?
It's funny to see everybody like, you know, everybody ripping it right now. So when they run with it and they take it and shit like that, they they kind of like put it into they like they own the, you know what I'm saying? And they switch it up and they run with it. So it kind of like blow past your head like, hold on, that was some Florida shit he just said right there. Hold on, that's some little Florida shit he just did right there. But it blow past your head because he put it in his own little, you know what I'm saying? In his own little setup. That's how that shit goes. But I like that everybody want to be Florida and want to be like, you know what I'm saying? That shit big to us.
It's crazy. Just seeing niggas like I could tell when some shit from Florida. I could tell like just by the way a nigga dress. Like Florida niggas got their own type of dress code. Like everybody trying to wear dicky fits now. That's some Florida
Yeah,
shit. Shot my nigga said he been having everybody rock dicky fits now.
Sticky Fizz, Reeboks, Tim's.
Bro, niggas.
I ain't gonna lie though, we can get a Tim's to New York.
Yeah,
We
that's
gonna
New
get a
York.
Tim's
That's
to
for
New
sure.
York.
Yeah, that's New York. I get it, them niggas. All right, I already know
But
niggas will be in the
Timberland boots,
comments.
we wear like the other little kind. Like it's like they Timberland boots still, but they look like it's a different design
It's a different.
type shit.
See, in
They like
Jackson,
they look like work boots.
I know what you're talking about. In Jacksonville, I found out that this is a complete Jacksonville thing. Nobody outside Jacksonville know what the fuck this is. But probably around like '07, '08, niggas was wearing this shit called Havana Joes. You ever heard of Havana Joes?
Uh-uh.
See, that's some Jacksonville shit. It was these shoes. They was like, you got. Let me pull a picture real quick. While I'm talking, but it was just some Jacksonville shit. And what you talking about? I forget the name. What you talking about? But I know what you talking about. But yeah, that's the New York shit. That's the Timbs. That's them for sure.
Yeah, Orlando, we did. Orlando back in the G and shit. All my like people like before us and shit, they was doing Dickies and Jabos and shit.
That's exactly how it was down here. Nah,
Most
these
definitely.
some country ass shit niggas used to wear down here, man. Niggas used to
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I remember those.
niggas used to have the Havana Joes going crazy. Um, is it some shit that you like Havana Joes? I put that to Jacksonville. Is it some Orlando shit that you don't see outside of Orlando, even in Florida? It don't even
Uh,
gotta be dress code. It could be slang or just anything.
uh, damn, I don't know, cause like since I done moved to like Miami, Broward and shit, it's I ain't gonna lie, it's just a lot of shit different, but some shit that stand out to me about my city. Uh, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to go with the people,
Mm.
like the people and how we get through shit, like how we get through shit, cause the city ain't but so big,
Yeah.
and you got a countryside and then you got a city side, so with all that shit mixed in one, it's just like a big. Like, you got slang, you got country slang, you got city slang, you know what I'm saying? You might hear a bitch come out and say something to you that you don't even understand, but oh, you know shit. He from Orlando, he from Florida, he country. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of shit that's in there. Oh, really is. Um, I don't know, bro, because it really ain't nothing too different from the other cities in Florida.
I tell you some shit y'all
Everything the
got.
same.
I tell you some shit y'all got. You probably don't realize some shit like how Hot Boy got his shit dyed. A lot of niggas in
Mm.
Jacksonville do not like dye their hair like that. I think that's some
Yeah,
Orlando
like
shit.
that. A lot of people don't like that. Yeah, I don't know why.
I think that's some Orlando shit. But yeah, I mean, like you said, it's good to see Florida where it's at, and specifically for Jacksonville. I can't speak for Orlando, so I'm gonna ask you this. I remember when I was in high school, I seen like Chicago drill culture influence Jacksonville niggas. Not even the music, but the music too, but just the way niggas act on some everyday shit. So
Yeah.
I've always wondered this in Orlando. Did that shit hit in Orlando?
Hell yeah,
For real?
like Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Lil Reese, we was jamming, motherfucking Lil J, we was jamming FBG, we was jamming all the niggas like until we finally like grew into it to like no, so like yeah, these niggas really going at it like it's a sport. They made that shit a sport. Like Chicago made that shit. They turned that to a sport, and nobody can take that from them. You know how people say, "Oh, it's gangsters everywhere." I I understand that, but them niggas out there, that's a sport to them. Like they're drilling shit is a whole different ball game, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I take my hats off to Chicago with them. Those some real gangsters. You know what I'm saying? You salute the real gangsters.
Nah, that shit crazy. It's crazy to see how that shit bled in. I say probably like 2015, 2014 when I started seeing it. Niggas started dressing like Chief Keef. Niggas started talking like Chief Keef.
Yeah, Chief
Niggas,
Keef. I ain't gonna lie, Chief Keef brought around the True Religion shit in Orlando. He brought that around. He brought that way around. It was all around True Religion suits, True Religion outfits, shit like that. Bitches were even trying to get dressed like Chief Keef. It was a lot going on. Trying to wear little chains and shit like that. It was a lot.
man, I remember I was at school one day. Nigga listened to Chief Keef, and nigga said, nigga said, bruh, if I went to old block and Chief Keef told me to kill a nigga, man, I'd kill a nigga.
Yeah, you got
and
some people that's like that. That's like that about rappers these days. Like
yeah,
people like that about Kodak. Some people ain't never met Kodak a day in their life, and they ready to slay something about him. But that's how it is because he got a big impact on the community that he touched bases from. So you can't tell the community nothing about that man. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of shit go with a lot of artists. As long as you, I ain't gonna say loyal, but as long as you know what I'm saying, embrace your community and the folks really got love for you, then you good.
I don't think people understand outside of Florida how impactful Kodak is and was still to this day. Because when you
Yeah, I
think
don't think
about
they
it,
know.
bro,
I
the
don't think they
last
know.
nigga that had that type of impact on Florida, even though we was kind of young, I'll say Boosie. Boosie was probably the last nigga that had that type of impact on Florida, where niggas just love Boosie that much. And then after Boosie got locked up, it kind of changed. And I feel like Kodak was like he's like the nigga now that like niggas love down here. Nigga do anything for Kodak.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, we gotta give it. So we gotta give it the Plies because before a lot of us it was Plies. You know, Plies about that goon shit. You know what I'm saying? Before Plies, there was a lot of niggas that was doing like thug shit. Gangster shit, gangster rap. But Plies really brought that goon shit to the world. Like he made it commercial.
That's a fact, man. When I interviewed Hot Boy, he got the feature on Hot Boy album, and that's one of my favorite features of what it was last year, man. What that nigga say? I had to learn a whole fucking buster for a bag. I was like, this nigga, that nigga that man, that nigga that tough, man. But
Yeah. See, we had niggas like Trick.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? See, but them niggas Trick was on some more shit like, you know what I'm saying? He Trick was already, you know what I'm saying, industry fit.
yeah.
He was fit kind of for the industry. But Ply just brought that young nigga Florida, like, he's sagging everywhere he at, you know what I'm saying? He on some dumb shit. He pulling up in all type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just a new look. And everybody like grasped that shit and kind of like, that's really Florida right now. Like, Plies, bitch, Kodak, and that's really, when you look into them niggas that you just, Florida, Florida.
So we talk about all these niggas, even from Kodak to Cheap Keef to Plies to all these niggas that's been out for a little minute. These niggas had a lot of influence, and I feel like these niggas, it's kind of a double edged sword because it's like they putting their city on, they putting their state on or whatnot. But a lot of these niggas is gangster rappers, and a lot of these young niggas that's seeing this, they might get caught up into it. They may, you know what I'm saying, niggas that's really not on no type of shit. Listen to these niggas, and now they super thugged out gangster or whatnot. So I go to y'all and how y'all niggas are you ready to have that type of influence over Florida and like be niggas look up to, or is that a little too much for you? You don't want that, or is that something you actually embrace?
The only reason I embrace it because I know I don't promote fuck shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I promote like, all right, you might see me on the media. Like, nine times out of 10, you want to see me smiling and shit before you just see me get on the, like, yelling at my phone or saying what I'm gonna do to a nigga, get on live or even talk about the next person or what the next person got going. Like, I'm always like the cool nigga, like, so I'm gonna promote the cool shit. I mean, cause everybody don't. You got rappers that they push the little violence or whatever they push, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they push. You got fans that's down hard about that shit, but then again, you got fans that are like, damn, can he make a song about, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Something else. So that's why I really be trying to like, talk about everything. It's just not, you feel me, like, on straight murder man shit. Like, no, bitches don't want to hear that. If you trying to go mainstream, like, if you trying to be doing concerts, you want to be a hard ticket selling like artists, like, but you want to really be doing concerts, you got to switch it up. Like, really got to, all right, this what I'm gonna do with it, and this how I'm gonna run with it. Once you grasp that, you straight.
Hey, that's why I rock with you. You a smart nigga, bro. The fact you already got
Yeah.
that locked down, bro. There's a lot of niggas out here. They just murder, kill every song, and
No doubt, man.
it's
That's you just.
yeah.
It's more about having fun with it now. All right, but everybody know where you came from. Everybody know how you live. Just because that's how it is, like, boom, boom, boom. And the niggas been died from this shit who didn't get to see half of their career or whatever, locked up prison. And I think that put that up. I be like, man, fuck that. But the dude was so hard. The dude could have been this, da da da. I ain't even trying to be one of them, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's so many reasons why niggas shouldn't go that route because I feel like as humans we got a lot of emotions. So nigga might be mad. Nigga might want to get in the booth and just say you want to kill a nigga. That's cool. Like that's how you
Yeah.
feel. That's how you feel. But nigga, nobody's like that 24/7. You feel me? Like nobody's angry, nigga. Like if you are, you need therapy, nigga. You need some type of help. You feel me? So like nigga might be happy. Nigga might be.
But see that come back to the big artists and having the influences on these niggas. Like, yeah, I feel like, alright, a nigga have influence on me. I'm gonna see if he got influence. Let's see if he got influence on the niggas he grown with before I get it, like, some type of influence from him. Let's see how he like. I niggas I get influenced by, like niggas like Future, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm influenced by Yak because he a young Florida nigga. Okay, yeah, Yak made a way. Okay, he made Florida motherfucking platform 10 times higher. You know what I'm saying? He made it easier for us. You know what I'm saying? But niggas like who I really look up to and shit, like, oh, they got this shit set up down. And they like Future. You know what I'm saying? Because he really on some business corporate shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of young niggas they're not really looking at the bigger picture because I look at it like this, like we all black, you feel me? And it's like it's I don't know, I look at it weird sometimes when I see shit like white people like just like having fun with serious shit. Like a nigga might be talking about some homies that he lost or niggas that he don't like or whatever, and it's like just funny games to some people. But it's like nah, this is real life to these niggas right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure you see the shit coming out of Jacksonville right now, and when I go on the internet and I see like people that's not even from Florida talking about this shit, and it's dead
Yeah,
niggas I know being talked about in
I'm
these
glad
songs.
you brought that up because it'd be like it's like the fans really like. I ain't gonna lie, but fans really kill artists. Artists don't kill artists. Fans kill artists. You know what I'm saying? Because the fans they boast it up because they want to see what's going to be the outcome of this shit. Let's see who go to jail. Let's see who die. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just be, and it be a mind thing because I get on Instagram, I see all these comments talking about this nigga I don't fuck with, or I say so or whatever. Allegedly don't fuck with. Now in my head, I'm like, man, these fans got me fucked up. Now I want to go get on live and talk about this, and then now I
Yeah.
want to go make a whole post. But no, it don't gotta be like that. All right, that's fans. That's what that's what the media is for. That's why on IG and shit like that, I don't clap back at comments. I see a lot of crazy shit people saying shit. I just don't clap back. I know 9 times out of 10, they fuck with my music or they gon' fuck with my music either. Or, you know what I'm saying? So and then every time I click on somebody's page and they talking crazy, it say follow back. So that's why I can't be mad.
See, it I don't know if it'll get to me, but it'll get to me a little bit. Like I go through your page, like you said, you a happy nigga, you just chilling, you feel me? Like I see the last picture is you, Hot Boy Tokyo, out chilling and whatnot. I'm pretty sure if I scroll down the comments enough, I'm saying, hey, when y'all boy gonna spin a block on da da da
Yeah, a
da, and
lot
it's
of
like,
crazy shit,
you
man. That
feel
shit
me?
is just crazy. That shit'll get you. So you can't like it's a lot of shit we just can't do and say no more. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't had no platform and like so many people wasn't looking in on us, okay, we probably could still be doing a lot of the wild jitterbug shit we used to do now. But it ain't like that no more.
Cause like you said, these niggas they feel pressure to do something. Like let's say if they homie die, and then niggas in the comments, hey, when you gonna spin the block for that nigga? So then that
Yeah, and
nigga
they
feeling like
force them to
shit.
do shit.
I need to go kill that. You feel me? And it's like niggas that ain't the move, bro.
And me, I ain't gonna say I mastered it, but I feel like I know how not to get mad off the internet. You know what I'm saying? I know how to see past that shit.
Hey, I feel like a lot of niggas need that shit, man. Cause like I said, like I said, you see what's going on in Jacksonville, and when I go on YouTube and I see a nigga from Arkansas, rapping a song along with dead niggas or whatever, and then I'm like, I know that nigga, like I know that
And
nigga. You don't know
Jacksonville,
that nigga,
ain't
bro.
gonna lie, Jacksonville is just like another Orlando. They got a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? They got
So
a lot of
much,
talent from each corner. Like,
so
you know what I'm
much.
saying? And the shit's so sad because ain't nobody really gonna be able to build no big empire together with each other. Like, on some shit like, yeah, we did this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is like, it's set in stone, like, already, like, they done made it in mind. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't know. I just feel like it's too much. There's a lot of talent in Florida for us to really like be going and each other like that.
Man, I was talking to
Too
my
much
home.
talent in Florida.
Not a fact. I was talking to my homeboy Cam, and I was like, bro, I was like, who a nigga in Jacksonville that could like squash this shit, or like a nigga that somebody will listen to? Ain't finna listen to me. I got a nigga ain't finna listen to nigga with a bonnet on. A nigga just gonna tell me to get my ass out the way. So I'm like, well, who's a nigga I could like talk to help these young niggas? And he was just like, bro, these young niggas don't care, bro. They not finna, they probably gonna rob that nigga that's gonna try to help them, bro. They not finna listen to that nigga. And I'm like, that's what it
Yeah,
is, man. So, yeah, man. Hopefully,
that's how they playing in that, man. Like
yeah.
it just isn't. It's all it's a pride thing, like you know what I'm saying. And niggas nowadays don't like to take less greatness and shit. So if an older nigga like done been here before us, you know what I'm saying, he done been through way more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, if you wanna sit us down, you know, talk, I'm gonna be all for it. You feel me? But at the same time, we all gotta have some type of understanding at the end of the day. If we ain't got no understanding, then it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, man. That's why I respect you. Like you said, you make all types of music or whatever. Your last song
Mm-hmm.
with the older bitches, nigga. I love,
Mm-hmm.
nigga. I'm a milf nigga myself. I love that song. You feel me, man? I fuck with the milfs
Like I
myself.
got
You
like
feel
bro,
me?
literally, bro, I got no diss songs. I got no songs saying who I'm smoking on. Like I just feel like, bro, I'm bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? That shit. Mm-hmm.
Nah, I remember I interviewed that nigga No Cap, and I asked him about like niggas dissing dead people or whatever, and he was just like, that's just some shit that like he don't personally do. Like if a nigga want to do that, that's cool, but that's some shit he don't personally do. And
Yeah,
I feel like,
me personally, I ain't doing that.
yeah. But niggas is you know niggas copycats, bro. Niggas to the next nigga doing it's like, oh, I guess I gotta do some dead
And
niggas too.
then like, bro, you gotta be realistic. You say you smoking on such. man, this man still got people that feel some type of way about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you got niggas, mamas. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like I ain't from Chicago or nothing, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. I can speak on it. You know what I'm saying? The tuba shit when his
Yeah.
mama got out there, like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can use that for instance. Like, bitches, mamas really be hurt by that shit. So that's why I really don't say who I smoke, who I'm smoking on. It be cool, kiki, but I ain't with it. Like, I had somebody around me saying they smoke, man, he ain't smoking on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tighten that shit out right quick.
I remember, I forget, it was some New York rapper. They was like they was smoking on Tuka, and them Chicago niggas had to check me. I was like, bro, I was like, hey, nigga, that's a,
Nah, in Chicago niggas really pressing about that shit,
you
so
feel me?
you gotta be careful.
Yeah, that shit. That's not the wave, man. And like I said, I want to get into your music, man, because it's a lot of crazy shit going on. But like I said, I feel like you make, how can I put it? Like you got a lot of fun ass songs. I'm like, this nigga just having fun. I can tell this
Yeah,
nigga was just turned up having fun in the
just
booth. You
turn
feel
and
me?
that's it.
Like I think the first song I heard
Shit.
by you, the first solo song I ever heard by you was Erica Badu. And I was like,
Yeah.
this nigga just got the Alvin Kamara jersey on. He just turned up, bro. This nigga just having fun, man. You feel me? And I fuck with that. But yeah, man. How would you describe your music to somebody who never heard you before?
um, that's very interesting question. Shit. I say like I want to say generic, but I just say like well, I can't say generic. I say like a generic bounce. Like you ever listen to like you listen to what Wyclef clip them used to be called back in the day
The
when they had a little
Fugees.
thing. Like you ever listen to them
Yeah,
like taking time out of the day, like how they just bounce on shit. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? They get on that bitch and go one way and then go another way with it, and then it's like I be trying to have like so many flows with it, so I leave bitches wondering like, okay, what he gonna say next? What he gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Wait, what he gonna say? What he gonna say about? And I can like tongue twist shit, and I can make shit sound funny. I can make shit sound bad, but I can make shit sound funny. So like that's what I really like. That's what I really like.
Man,
Run with. You know what
a,
I'm saying?
a lot of these new niggas stink. These new niggas suck. And the fact you just name dropped the Fugees, that's interesting to me because that made me think like, are you? I remember I forget who I asked this one nigga like he was like new at rapping, and I was like, so how you trying to improve as a rapper? I think nigga may rap for like a couple months or whatever. Nigga said I ain't improving. I think I'm already fired. I'm like, no, nigga, you just started rapping. So you've been rapping for 5, 6 years. Do you still see ways you can improve and be a better rapper?
Yeah. I can improve on like carrying myself better,
Mm.
moving better. I can improve on, some lyrics, some deeper lyrics,
Yeah.
like to really make folks like listening, like to really make them like run it back, like okay, he just said some shit. Let me see that. You know what I'm saying? I can improve on that.
Yeah.
I can improve on I can improve on consistency. I can improve on, you know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga that like to call out my flaws. Because when I call out my flaws, I feel like I got to step on top on that, you know what I mean? I got to get to it. So, I say consistency. I say I can improve on really like opening, really just opening up to like a lot of more bases in the music world instead of being like stuck into that little like, I'm not saying shell or nothing, but I got certain artists I want to work with. Shit like that. If I open up myself more, then maybe it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Cause I done did some shit with a country artist before, but it didn't get clear type shit. But I still wanted to try some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me hear how I sound with this country. And this sound came out perfect. But I just, you know what I'm saying? I could improve on really just mastering this shit, like mastering my craft. There's a lot of shit that you can piece together and put together. But as an artist, so far, like as of now, I feel like I'm on a good pace, but I could do better. There's a lot that I can do better with.
So I'm a hoop nigga. I like to play basketball, and like there's certain niggas when I watch them, I want to go outside and play. Like when I watch Kyrie, I'm like, damn nigga, I need to get better at
Yeah,
basketball.
Kyrie serious.
The best ball handler I ever seen in my life, bro. That nigga is crazy. So when I watch that nigga, I'm like, I gotta get better at basketball. Do you have a rapper or rappers you listen to? Then we listen to you like, nigga, I ain't here yet. Like these niggas is crazy. Like I want to be at this level where I'm saying or doing shit like this.
Yeah, I got like two artists. I look at Drake.
Mm.
I like it. I like how Drake he like it's hard to see Drake. You rarely could see Drake like,
Yeah.
cause he's an owl. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna see Drake
Yeah.
anywhere, like nowhere. So that's one thing I like. I want to work on, like make myself like hard access, like not easy access to the world.
Yeah.
And then another nigga work ethic, I could say is definitely like a nigga like Lil Baby.
Mm.
Like Lil Baby work ethic. He go crazy. You know what I mean? He go crazy. And then I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking with I was fucking with Juice WRLD before Juice WRLD passed away.
Mm.
I just like how inspiring his shit was to the fans. Like
Yeah.
watching his shows and shit. Like all the niggas in that little like Lil Uzi, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Playboy Cardi, all them niggas like them niggas like really inspire they fans to like be they self or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I really like about
Nah, I mean that's a solid ass list right there, and I guess kind
that's
of.
why I interact at the shows and shit. I get in the crowd, and you know what I mean? Because I want people to know, like, all right, yeah, we seen him perform. We'll go back to watch him perform whenever he here. You know what I mean?
I would have never known anybody. I would have never known any of these things about you. That's why I feel like you got a vision. Like you're not just doing it for like you're not doing things for the short term. I feel like you're trying to do things for like the long term and the bigger
You know
picture.
what I'm saying?
So
Longevity.
yeah,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
got it for sure.
I want to be able to have a roster of 10, 12 artists one day, you know what I'm saying? And when my artists is really getting heard, my artists is really like making an imprint in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? Further down the line, I want to milk the game, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I want to rap for a minute, but I ain't planning on sticking in it. You know, some rappers don't know when to give up.
Yeah.
It's just their time, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be at the time where I'm like, be at the time like, okay, I'm coming to like the end of my little period. I know I got these hot ass artists. I know I got a couple businesses, you know what I'm saying? I got this over here, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want to be set up in the game. I don't want to just get in and make moves, show money, make a couple racks, da 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 da. No, I want to like really be planted in this shit. Like, okay, yeah, he came in and really made like, you know what I'm saying?
Impact. Nah, like I said,
Impact.
you thinking for sure, man. And a couple things I do want to touch on before I let you go. Speaking of nigga like Kyrie, every time I see you in a picture, you are like towering over niggas. Like you look really tall. I can't tell how tall you is, but you never the smallest nigga in the picture. How tall are you?
I'm 6'4", so I ain't gonna lie. That's another thing. Like when I'm out in public and shit, I'm always noticed first. Like a bitch notice me first because I'm so tall. So that's one thing. And then like my jeans and shit, I be having to get long. The shirts and shit, I be having to get kind of long. And then fitted in. So it just be a whole lot with the being tall shit. But I ain't never played basketball. I played football like growing up all my life until like ninth grade. I stopped. I started at like ninth grade. And then when I stopped in ninth grade and shit, I just was getting in trouble and shit.
Mm.
So I just knew I had to make a way other than doing the little dumb shit I was doing, and I wasn't really getting no money behind it and nothing like that. So I had to make up a little way. I started rapping. TV shows in my city, I was tearing their ass up, 500 a show, and I was booked them there every weekend at a team show. So I've been like, you know what I'm saying? I've been had a little setup going or whatever.
I was just gonna ask you, did you hoot? You ain't hoot, nigga. You 6'4", bro. You supposed to be
Nah.
crossing niggas up, bro.
Nah, around the hood and shit, you know, we play in the hood, but I was really on the football field, like wide receiver and shit like that, quarterback and shit like that.
Okay, for sure. And lastly, before we get out of here, I gotta talk about my older bitches, man. That's like I was saying, the song is hilarious. I love that song. What you said? You said this bitch know how to clean a kitchen. I wonder what her room looked like. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, and see what's funny about that, man? I swear to you, I had a lot of people in that session that day, like we was just on some shit, like they played the beat for me, and I just went to pop in my head, and I said song by Oh Is It, and it's my like, yeah, say make a song about Oh Is It. I'm like, man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. I ain't trying to do that. So I just go to clown and like in the studio, I just like smoke weed. Like I don't want nothing else but weed. Like I don't pop pills and shit like that. So I just do a lot of weed. Like I smoke a lot of weed. So I'm just like bumping my head and shit real high, and I'm laughing. Like if you get here through the song, like bro, I'm really laughing like the whole time. Like I'm just going, trying to make that shit make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then it just came out like that.
Nah, that shit came out great, man. Like I said, you got a whole heap of songs. I wish niggas ain't leaked runts. I think that song would have been a hit if niggas ain't leaked
Well,
that, man.
I got some shit, fam. Like when we get off the phone and send something to your number, like let you hear
For
something. Like you
sure,
know what I mean? I
for
got some
sure,
shit.
for
I got
sure.
some shit up my sleeve for sure, for sure.
What's up, man? I know you gotta get to the studio. I don't want to keep it for too long. If you got anything else you gotta say to the people watching it, man, let it be known.
Already, bro. You already know it. Appreciate you for having me, man. Close the stuff.
Hey, and once again, before we get off here, if I end this, I do have to say for the people watching, and to you specifically, I thank you for talking on that, like the way the Florida shit been going, because I feel like not a lot of people have been talking about it in a responsible way. I feel like you talked about it on a real responsible tip, so I
Yeah, and
appreciate
that's
that.
it, bro. Cause look, the youth, they gonna go off of what we going by, what we
Mm-hmm.
saying. So we saying fuck a nigga, they gonna be like, okay, it's fuck this nigga. Man, we gotta teach the youth, bro. Man, get out of there, live your life, get you some money, man, and do what's right. Cause if you don't, if you're not, bro, they got somewhere for your ass in the prison, state or prison. Bitch, they got somewhere for your ass in the graveyard. All the real niggas, all the niggas who treacherous, bro, they dead or gone. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that's cool today is the niggas that's handling business for their family, making the way. That's the niggas. That's the niggas in style right now.
Well, shit, man. We're gonna leave it at that for people watching. I appreciate it. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players